Good evening, good afternoon, everyone in the world today. Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia. Welcome in, welcome in. When you join me, let me know you're here, please. I appreciate that. Grab your water, tea, coffee. As usual, you guys already know what time it is, right? We're just going to have a simple conversation today. Now, if you guys are new, hello, Glorho. Is that how you say your name? Sorry if I mispronounced it. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thriving Thursday, everybody. Welcome to my live. So if you guys are new here, give me a follow. Some little housekeeping things because this is content, right? So I'm a content creator. I'm trying to grow this platform. I love engagement. I love when people come in my comments and say things, ask me questions. You can ask me anything on here. And just double tap the screen too, because we were doing good yesterday. Day before we got to 4,000 likes, right? It doesn't cost you a thing to double tap the screen. And I think there's something new too. There's something new I saw. Super fan goal. I don't know. Guys, I'm learning too. These platforms are crazy sometimes. And then if you guys see anything extra on the screen, like help me out, please. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get this account to at least 1,000. I'm only at 600 and something, so we need to grow here. And if you like what I'm saying, definitely stick around, share the video, like the video, do all the things. I appreciate you. So let me tell you real quick what I do. So that might interest you, it might not. I don't know. So I am now a full-time digital marketer. That's what I am. That's my full-time career now. I come on these social platforms to talk about how I got started with it, and maybe it interests you. I'm going to give you my backstory in a minute, but I want you to understand that I help other moms, dads, busy people, 9-to-5ers, all the same. Doesn't matter what age you are. I'm here to show you a way to be able to get out of your 9-to-5 if you don't want to. That's pretty much what happened to me. I'll explain that in a minute. And be able to still bring in an income, because I wasn't about to just sit home and not do anything. I have a husband who's already been working 2 jobs for years, and I wanted to contribute, but I want to be home. I have 1 daughter left. She's a teenager. Last year here. We're going to be empty nesters soon, okay? I every day am able to talk to my son who's up in college on a FaceTime every day. I just literally got off a call with him. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, Miss Tanner. Hello, Blessed Beth. The why, that might not be relevant to you, but for me it is. If I was working a job, I wouldn't be able to spend that much time on a call. I mean, I'd literally be at my desk having to bust my tail at work, right? So I say that because I'm blessed that I found something that actually works and allows me to be present for my family. That's important to me. I don't know what's important to you. As I talk about this topic today, maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from. Hold on, let's see if this is working. I gotta mirror this, okay? But we are gonna be talking about how to create daily income online using a 2-hour Workday Blueprint. It's a blueprint. I've been following it for the last 17 months. And it's allowed me to replace the income I lost from my day job. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Good morning, UFC. How are you? You know what? Let me make sure my live is up and running over here, because sometimes I get the craziest comments and I got to block really quickly. Same with you guys. Don't come in here hating on me, because I'm real quick to the block party. I don't mind doing that. Yes, it is working. That's what I'm going to be talking about. It only works if you work it, though. It's not something to be lazy with. I love that. Right off the bat, you're already, asking me questions about it. This is a business. So if that's not what you're interested in learning, then this might not be the right live for you. Good morning, Melanie, G-Way. I get so many people saying, oh, you said you were going to help me. I am helping you as far as giving you what I have done. I'm going to show you what I have done to get started with it and how it's helped me. Maybe you don't need the same kind of help I needed. I needed help financially. I also needed help with time, because I knew a job wasn't going to get me there. Guys, if you're coming in, show some love, please. I appreciate it. It's all love. Jack Max says it's all love. Jack Max says advice. Good morning, Junior Garza and your fiance. How you doing, Junior Garza? I know you get mad when I can't read every single comment. Thank you for the follow, Isabel. Appreciate you. Grab your tea, coffee, water. This is like y'all are in my living room. I'm in my room, but we're just gonna hang out and talk casually. I don't make a big deal out of what I do. Like, I want to share it with you guys, but I want to be as casual as possible. So if you have questions while I'm talking, go ahead and drop them. Jack Mack, if you're bored, you can scroll along. I'm not really here to entertain. I haven't even gotten into the topic yet. This might not be for you, Jack Mack, if you said you're bored already. You lost your friend the day before yesterday. Guys, if you think I'm talking to just some random, I'm on YouTube as well as over here on TikTok. So I'm trying to give you both attention best I can, okay? Again, I'm going to be talking about how to create daily income. If you guys are out here looking for a way to not have to continue to go to a job, if you guys are looking out here, you're thinking about getting a part-time job, because let's be honest, the economy is terrible right now. Mad people are getting laid off. Maybe you're one of those been affected by these layoffs that are really crazy. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I was laid off last year. That's why I said I'm not going to do a job anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting myself through that again. It's too much. I'd rather find something that's going to allow me to make income on my terms. I don't got to answer to a boss. I don't have to worry about the government shuts down. I don't have to worry about no food stamps. I don't have to worry about that because my business runs regardless. There's always someone with a credit card in hand, a debit card in hand, who's going to buy my digital programs. So I don't have to worry about that anymore, okay? So I want to get y'all there. If that's what you want, I'm your lady. If not, you can keep scrolling. That's what I like to talk about. Hello, Nicole. How are you? If you're here to learn, I'm your lady. I like to teach you a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I found that's allowed me to come and teach you guys this stuff. And if you want to partake and buy one of the programs, that's what you can do if you want to. I don't chase, I don't beg, I don't spam. That's just me being open and honest with you. I don't have to do all that with this business model. You have to stay. Why do you have to stay? What's the topic? Rowan, I'm going to be talking about how to create income from your comfort of your home, using your cell phone, working 2 hours a day. I share with you a free blueprint. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. You're bored in life. That's why I'm here. Okay. You need an extra income, Rowan. I'm here. Stick around. Listen. Jack Max says, I work 72 hours a week. That's crazy. And we got a lot of people that are in this that don't have to do that anymore because they were just like you, Jack Mack. They were sick and tired of working that many hours a week. That's insane to me. I think my husband works about that. If you put his part-time and his full-time together, and he's been doing it for years, but I'm trying to retire him from his part-time job with this business. So I do what I do. I don't want my husband to die working 3 jobs, right? I love my husband. Black Watch, what's up? Effie, what's up? Okay, let me keep reading some of these comments. These are good. My friend took his own life. I'm so sorry to hear that, Junior Garza. Okay, Rowan, I'm going to get to it. Please elaborate on how to go about the business opportunity. Well, I'm going to drop something for you right now. So as I go through the presentation, you can go ahead. You can actually take a look ahead of time if you want to, okay? How about the digital banking goes down? Digital banking, this has nothing to do with digital banking. Nothing to do with digital banking. This is content creation. Nothing to do with the digital banking, nothing to do with crypto. It's not network marketing. It's not affiliate marketing. It's not recruiting. So get that off of your mind. That's not what this is about. I'm talking about being a content creator. Do you have social platforms, everyone on here? You're watching me on one. You're watching me on IG, or you might be watching me on TikTok, YouTube, obviously. IG is another one, Facebook. Those are all social platforms. And we teach you how to create the right content to attract the right people to you. so that you don't have to chase people down to buy one of the 5 programs. We teach you all that. And you don't even have to have a product or service to sell if you don't have that, because it includes it in this business, okay? So stick around, and I'm going to continue to talk about it, okay? Nothing to do with digital currency or anything like that. Let me give you in the chat over here, because I can't put it over here, guys. I can't put my website and TikTok. You guys can do it a couple ways on TikTok. If you want to get the free blueprint, because it is a free document for you to look at. Let me elaborate on that a little bit. Nothing is free in life. Let's go there real quick. Can we agree on that? Your job's not free. You're trading time for dollars. You have to put gas in your car to go to a job. If you work remote, great. But you're going to pay in some way, form, or fashion with anything. What I am going to give you is a free document. It's a PDF that literally highlights this business for you. So you can go and take a look at it and you can say, yeah, I might be interested, or no, it's not for me. And that's okay, because my job is just to give you the information. It's not to beg with you, plead with you to get it. I knew I needed it because I didn't have an income coming in. I couldn't depend just on my husband. There's no way in this time that we're living in that one income in a household is going to make it. So for me, this was it. I dropped that for you, Rowan. If you want to go to that, you click on the website. You guys over here on TikTok can go here. That's my full first and last name. Or you can, there's a little, right here. Let me point to it. That little orange button, you can click that and get the same details. Or you can go up here, double tap the face, and then it'll take you to the website. Let me explain the walkthrough for you. You're welcome, Rowan. Let me explain that to you, because some people don't even get the blueprint. And I'm like, what are you doing? Let me explain it. You got to go type on TikTok. You go and type that into your browser. If you guys are on my live and you're new, give me a follow. Give me a subscription over here. Give me a subscription over here, please. If you're new here, I appreciate you. I do talk about business. I talk about all that kind of stuff, right? If that's not for you, then this is not the right place. It's okay. Double tap the screen over here, because this is called getting engagement. That's free to you. Let's get these likes up over here. I know y'all can do better than that. I usually get 1,000, if not more. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're here, you might as well just stay a while, listen and learn, okay? Thank you so much. Hearts going on here, hearts going on there. I appreciate you guys. I love it. Okay, let me explain how this works. When you go to get my free blueprint, where you put your email address into this domain, that's me, Manuela Vincent. That's my website. You go and type your name, your email address in there. That's it. No phone number, email. Once you do that, check your emails. Within 5 minutes, you'll get a free blueprint. It's a document. It's a PDF. Check your spam folder, your promotion folder. Make sure it didn't end up in there. Sometimes emails like Hotmail, Yahoo, it ends up in there. I don't know why, but it happens. I appreciate you guys for joining me over here and double tapping the screen. Let's get these likes up. Let's go, right? Happy Thriving Thursday. I don't get paid off of that, by the way. I just need engagement. I don't care about getting paid on the platform over here. I'm almost going to get paid over here soon on YouTube, because I know I'm getting so much engagement. So that comes later. I'm talking about how am I going to get paid right now? That's what I'm going to be talking about in this business that I'm talking about, okay? Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate you guys. So once you do that, you get the blueprint. You're going to read the document. Then you're going to also watch 2 videos that have my mentor in them talking. She's explaining this business at a higher level real quick and telling you what you're going to be doing. What is the 2-hour workday? How do you get started? How much the programs are? All of that stuff is on my website, by the way. But I do a little extra because I like transparency. I want y'all to know. But I said in the beginning, it is a business. Do you know any businesses that are free? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know. I knew this was going to cost me an investment, but it only costed me one time, and I've been able to make thousands doing this business. So I was okay with that. I don't know what your mindsets are like. It's okay. I'm going to meet you where you are. Again, this is not for everybody. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And I'm not really a singer, but happy birthday to unknown. Happy birthday to you. Hello. I have to give you that little shout out. So happy birthday. Do you love games? Not really. What kind of games are you talking about? All right, again, so let's get into it because I don't want to take up a whole hour or lose my hour because I like to go live for an hour. Hey, Bill, what's up? Okay. So, well, how was I to know what your name is? You have unknown. You got to let me know ahead of time. Thank you. Thank you guys for putting contact information. I will reach back out to you. In the meantime, make sure you go here. I think that same information is in that little orange thing right here. If you hit that, it'll take. TikTok's funny, guys. TikTok's so funny. As a content creator, we love TikTok because we get so many people asking us for the details about our business. I love it. But at the same time, they're very strict. There's certain things you can't say. YouTube, I can say anything I want to and I don't get a strike. I don't get a violation. Over here, I get violations. Hi, Earlene. How are you? Hi, Realty Design. I see some business people on here. It looks like it. That's great because I love talking to other business people. Okay, look. Here it is again. If you want to screenshot this, go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to drop some nuggets today, okay? Little bit about me. I lost my job in a layoff last year. I don't know. Maybe some people don't know this because you're new to my channel. It's okay. Hi, Linda John. I was laid off in a corporate job held for 20 years. My career has always been HR. Love it or hate it. That's what my career was in. I have 2 degrees in that. That's what I did. But through the years, you know, it did what it did. It was never really enough to get us to where we needed to be. I had 3 kids throughout. Again, like I said, I have 1 teenager at home, 1 in college, and then we're done. Like when they leave, when the last one leaves, we're empty nesters. So we had to start thinking about all that stuff. What are we going to do in retirement? Is SSI going to be around? I don't know. They're talking about it might not be no funding. But I don't, like I said in the beginning, I don't want to be dependent on government. I don't want to be dependent on those programs because I want to be living nice and comfortably with my husband. Okay? I don't want to work a job that kills me. I don't want him to keep busting his butt on 2 jobs. He's 60. Okay? I'm 52. We're 8 years apart. So I needed to find another way. So look, lost the job. What do? The first thing I did was look on the internet again to see if I could find another job. Are y'all with me? That's what we normally do because we are comfortable with that, right? So I tried that. I put the resumes out. I applied for many jobs. So I have people in the recruiting area of HR, okay? Guys, if you're over here, please double tap the screen, share the video, get it out. Let's go. Let's do some engagement here, okay? You said I am 5 foot. I'm 5 foot. I'm 5'1". I'm 5'1", guys, okay? So you're right. I'm 5 foot. I'm 5 foot. It's not trade. I don't know what you're talking about, trade. I don't know what you mean by trade. Is he in a trade? Who are you talking about? Oh, my husband? He is a labor guy. He works in facilities for the schools. And he's been doing that for a while. And then his part-time, he likes working with cars. So he works for Linda, what do you mean you did the same? What do you mean? Can you tell me what you mean by that? I like these conversations. It's not a trade. He probably wish he would have. Like a trade to me would be an electrician, a plumber, stuff like that. Unfortunately, he's known facilities. He knows how to work on cars. So he works part-time I'm not going to say the name, but he's a part-time manager there. Medical secretary. Wow. Do you like it, Linda? Linda, do you like it? See, the medical field's good too. That's what I'm trying to say. He was going to be he worked as a mechanic, but it's hard. Can I be honest? And that's another reason he got out of that. Because he realized it's bad on your back. He was bending. His back is jacked too now. He's tried everything. He's tried truck driving. He's tried all that stuff. He doesn't like corporate environment. Like I always was in the corporate job. So he just ended up being, when he got a permanent role with the school system and facilities, he jumped on it because of benefits, right? Benefits are important. So he got out of the mechanic space. Like in his part-time job, he does parts. He's a parts manager. He knows about parts. And also, what else does he do? He literally does battery changes for customers and things like that. So that's his part-time gig. He likes that more than his day job, but he knew we need benefits, right? You applied all over the place, sent out tons of resumes. I know, and it's hard. Let me get back to that real quick. I appreciate you guys being with me today. This is real life. That's why I like getting on live and connecting with people, because everyone's going through something. So what happened was, I have friends in the recruiting space, and I always ask them, they're like, I'm like, why, when I was looking for jobs, I've stopped since then because of this business, by the way. But she was saying that it's really competitive, guys. Especially if you lost a job. I have a guy that I've known since high school who is a project manager. And he started a job about a year ago. He got another job, didn't last. Within 6 months, he was laid off again. That's what we're going through right now. Been doing it forever and want something else. That's what I'm saying. I was burnt out in HR. I'm telling you, it did what it did, but I knew it was time. I was going into the office and not feeling, when your manager comes by, good morning. I was like, I didn't even want to respond. And that's when you know that it's time to go, right? But I didn't have to leave on my own. I'm going to get to, I already told you guys I got laid off regardless. It wasn't for attitude, by the way. It was because they got to cut costs. That's what's happening right now with all these big companies. It wasn't my attitude. It was really, right? I didn't let people see that when I was in my job. I felt it inside. I was miserable. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was time. If you're not giving your all in a job, it's going to reflect eventually, but it was time, right? I was thankful. So last year they called me in the office and they laid me off, all right? So I wasn't crying about it though. I was going to apply for LP in school, but not sure if I can. Let me talk to you about that, Linda. Oh my gosh, I wish I could get Christy Bell on here, Christina Bell. So she actually was going to be a nurse. She actually has $30,000 in debt. She was going to school to be a nurse, right? Well, she got pregnant with her first kid. And she tells her story all the time, but she got pregnant with her first kid. And she didn't want to leave her kid with a babysitter. She didn't want, and her husband worked 2 jobs too, labor guy. He was a vet. So he ended up doing stuff, like labor intensive. But she didn't want to leave her kid with her husband all day. She wants to be that stay-at-home mom, right? So she ended up dropping out of nursing school. She owes 30 grand in debt. I owe way more than that. That's why I'm starting to pay it off. But she found this business online like I did. She went and she found somebody she was scrolling on social media and found it. And when she got started, she's already hit 60K. Just being home, stay-at-home mom. 60K in 1 year already. Following a 2-hour blueprint, and I'm going to get into that. But she said, no, I make more here than I would have made as a nurse, she says. And that's true. When you guys realize how much you can really make with these digital programs, you're going to be like, wow. And then the next part is getting the knowledge, right? Because I didn't just know how to do this, guys. I didn't know how to do a live or come and talk to people. I was nervous to go live when I first started this. You're not motivated anymore, I get you. So again, I'm all over the place. It's okay. Bear with me. We're going to do this today. I'm like scatterbrained. I'm 52. Give me a break. Perimenopause. I speak very well. I try to speak naturally. That's why it comes across that way. I appreciate you guys. Okay. So the lady, the friend of mine, recruiter, was saying it's competitive. So I'm like, okay, that's why I wasn't getting no hitbacks. First of all, I know I'm my age. I know the skills. I know what I know, but there's always going to be someone younger coming in and they're going to pay them less. They can't pay me my worth. They can't pay me my value. That's what any job you guys are in. Don't get it twisted. A job is never going to pay you your true value. Realize that. Please realize that. A job is never secure either. There's always going to be someone's going to come behind and take your job eventually. It's either going to be the cost of the company they need to cut back. And that's what's going on with all. I think I did a video yesterday. I was talking about the mass layoffs right now. It affects Microsoft, Amazon, UPS, all kinds of, and there's more coming. It's a lot of people getting affected by this. That's why I'm glad that when I did get laid off last year that I found this. Okay. That's why I come live and I talk about it. Okay. So I stopped submitting those resumes. I didn't want to deal with that anymore. I'm too old to deal with that. No, 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 no. Even if I even heard from somebody, it was always a no. We went out with another candidate. I know y'all heard that one before, right? You'll get the email. They never really call you. They're going to give you the email. Well, we decided to move on with another candidate. I don't want to hear that anymore. I got burnt out with that too. So I was like, let me just look online. Like we all do. I'm going to look for something online. I'm going to Google, what can I do from home? And that's what I did, guys. And then I came upon what am I doing? I'm getting ready to talk about it. I work 2 hours a day using my cell phone with Wi-Fi. I create content. I'm going to get into step 1 in a minute. This is part of the 2-hour workday. You're going to get that free blueprint that I told you guys to go to. If you go to it, it's in my chat on YouTube. If you go here, that's going to literally tell you what we do here. It literally breaks it out. But I like to tell you guys exactly step by step what you're going to be doing. There's no hiding it. This is it, okay? When you can do it consistently, you're going to start to get the income. The income is the byproduct of what you're putting out there. I don't come on live and I don't come on my videos. If you guys see my videos, you'll see how simple I keep it. I talk about truths. I talk about how the layoff impacted me last year. I talk about how I was a desperate mom. I still have to feed people in my house. I got rent to pay. I don't want to be having to ask the government for assistance. So that's when this program helped me out, okay? So this is how it goes. I was scrolling. I found somebody with a post who said they were working 2 hours a day too. They were creating content using their cell phone every single day. Thank you for the follow, Linda. And they were able to make, and I'm going to repeat this a couple times. I don't know what you'll make because I can't predict what you'll make. I don't know if you're a good worker. I don't know what your work ethic is. This is not a job where you're being told what to do when you go in your office. You know what you got to do every day. With this, you're going to know what you have to do every day, but no one's standing behind you or micromanaging you. I'm a boss lady. I'm a CEO of this business. I got to get up and do my thing because I know if I don't, I'm not going to make a profit. I'm not going to reach people. I'm not going to help anybody else. So that's my work ethic, okay? So if that is something that you're going to be good with, then this is going to work for you. This is not something that you buy it once and you expect, hey, it's going to rain dollar bills from the sky. No, just like I had to learn this business and the skills, you have to learn the skills. You got to keep going though, okay? You can't just say, oh, it's not working for me. I only done it 1 week and it's not working. It doesn't work like that, okay? So that blueprint. So the first thing, let me tell you, the first thing I did was purchase a program. That's what these are, 5 digital programs. And in each of, they're like classes. And each of the programs is going to teach you about digital marketing, everything. We're talking about high-level digital marketing. What do you need to post every day? How can I brand myself? You're going to be building an online business for yourself. So someone's going to go to Linda's store. I like to say your storefront, and they're going to get your blueprint, just like I sent you guys to. They're going to come in there and they're going to start shopping for either one of these 5 programs. And they're going to say, oh, this one offers me this, and I can make X, Y, and Z. I think I'm going to go with that one. Or I'm going to get this one, and this is going to teach me all of these, and I'm going to go with this one and because I can make this much money. Because we get the master resale rights to the program. That's how it works. There's no overhead. There's no inventory. Why? Because it's a digital product. It's not a physical product. It's not like Amazon or Shein or what are the other ones? TikTok Shop. It's not like that. We get 100% profit. That's what also makes us unique. We don't share any income with anybody. When I make a $900 sale, and yes, that's possible here. That's what I've been doing for the last 17 months. because the person came into my funnel, my blueprint, went through the process. They said, hey, I want to get 4 programs for $900. It's going to teach me X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to buy that one and I'm going to get going. I'm going to start learning these skills. That's what I did 17 months ago. That's what this is about. You're going to resell them through the same process I'm talking about. We're going to start with the first thing in the blueprint, okay? I want you to understand, Linda or anybody else on my live, put a number 1 if you understand what this is. This is in a nutshell. You're going to promote 5 programs without having to sell to people because your blueprint is doing the selling for you. Your job is just to create the 3 short form videos every single day. 3 pieces of content on these social platforms. Okay, I'm going to get into it now. Let me get my marker. Okay, let me take a sip of coffee because I talk so much my mouth gets dry, guys. All right, number 1, when you buy the program, the first initial time you buy it, you pay a one-time fee for your program, and then you're going to have a link, a website, right? So you're going to pay one-time website fee. That's going to give you everything. Because the website, they created based on the program that you're purchasing. So when people come through your funnel, they're already going to see what this is all about. That's doing the explaining. That's why I don't have to pick up a phone to talk to people. That's the old school marketing ways. My system has everything. It takes you in. It goes through the process. It says, okay, this is what you're getting for this one. It's going to tell you how you can earn here, how much you can earn up to. What are you going to be doing? It literally tells you everything. It gives you testimonials. My mentor talks to you. Our $10 million mentor who created the programs is going to be talking to people coming through the funnel. Where am I from? United States, Virginia, born and raised. Okay. So number 1, you're going to spend 1 hour creating 3 pieces of content. All right. And that content, right? I know you guys can't see my board, but I still got to show it to the TikTok people, okay? I'm speaking it as I'm writing it, okay? You're going to spend 1 hour, and some of you might take you a little longer because you think you got to be perfect in the video, right? And when I explain to you how quick and easy it is, you're going to be like, wow, that's crazy. God bless you too. I am. That's what I do. I help other people find a way to bring an income in. If you lost an income, I'm going to help you. That's what these programs have done for me. That's why I share it with you. Okay. So it's not for everybody though. Again, if you're one that's going to buy the program and say you deserve to make money, that's not going to be for you. You just wasted your money because no one deserves anything. No one deserves anything. You got to work for it. Okay. So let's just go there. So in the content, you're going to do 3 short videos. Some people like to do posts, but I'm going to be honest with you. Posts don't convert as well because we're on platforms that are all engaging. We're talking about video creation, but it's not hard. I'm new to this, guys. I've been 17 months. I'm an introvert, number 1. I like to be behind the scenes, but because I knew this was the way to be able to create an income from home, I got out of my comfort zone. Hello, good morning, everyone over here. My first name is Manuela, not my last name is Vincent. You're very shy. How can I make videos? You can do them faceless in this program too. See the questions I'm getting? That way you guys can all hear it. You don't have to show your face. I don't care about showing my face, and I'm very introverted. But I knew that I want to connect with people. I don't want to be a bot. I don't want to be AI. This is really me, and I feel that I can connect with you guys better. But if you are that person that has a job, I know there's some people in the government sector that can't show their face, so they'll just show something else. Maybe them walking their dog. Maybe them showing a scenery. And then they'll have text on the screen. That's called faceless. There's a whole program, a class on doing this faceless. So if that interests you, it's in here, okay? Where are you from? Virginia, United States, okay? You're from Texas? Texas in the house. Welcome, welcome, guys, okay? So in one of my videos, it can be a 7-second video, 30-second video, or a 1-minute video. Don't complicate it. You're not doing a long, drawn-out video. It's supposed to be fun, guys. If you guys go see other content creators on these, you'll see how quick it should be. You're going to be doing it for you, though. You're going to be relatable to what you are talking about. So for me, in my content, for instance, I do a lot of coffee videos. I don't sell coffee, but I like coffee. If you don't tell anybody on my lives that come on all the time, they know I have a coffee in my hand, a mug, and I like to make coffee. So in one of my videos, I will simply show you me, sipping my coffee, making my coffee in the morning with a trending sound. TikTok is all about the trending sounds, okay? No, I'm married 29 years. Next June will be 30 years. We're going to renew our vows. So I'm very excited about that. So we're going to be having a cup of coffee, sipping, right? And on the screen, I have a stop the scroll heading. Like this would be good. The one I put today, how to create daily income using 2 hours a day blueprint. And then that would be the title. Whatever you put up there has to stop the scroll in 3 seconds. Because if that's your whole job is to get people to watch your video, what makes you stand out? People like to see things. No lie. They like to see things they want to see because they're curious, right? No, I don't have any single friends. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Dark. You can do a backflip. I can't see it. But go ahead. Knock yourself out. Anyways, so that's what I would do with the stop the scroll heading. 2-hour workday, no boss required, cell phone, Wi-Fi, 900 a day. How could that change your life? And then that could be text on the screen. And then I'm going to talk about what happened to me real quick. I was laid off at 52. You guys might not care about my age, but I'm just telling you. But I'm relating to a lot of people that were laid off. That's the key thing there, the layoff. And so people will come and they'll see the text on my screen with the trending video. I put my hashtags in. You'll learn about all that too. And then people will start. And at the end of my video, I always put a call to action. It's very important. A call to action is something you want your audience to do. You don't want them just to come to your video and say, oh, okay, well, how did you get started? Well, how did you get started? Is somebody being nasty? Because someone says something in the comments. It's not letting me unfilter it. So, that's great. Well, what did you do to make 900 a day? Or what is she doing from home? I want to be home, right? So you want to get them there. You want to get the curiosity up, but then you want to send them to some place. Are you guys with me so far? I hope so. Number 2, if you're with me. So once you get them there, you have to put something in the bottom. It has to be like something like comment. If you want the blueprint details to learn how to be home working 2 hours a day, appreciate you, Linda. You're going to put comment blueprint because that's what I'm giving you guys, a free blueprint, or comment ready because you're ready to learn, or comment start, anything like that, an action word. And then they're going to go and they're going to type in the comments of your videos, blueprint, whatever you put, start. If they really want to learn, they're going to put it down there. Okay. So that's important to know when you do your videos. That's one example. A 30-second could be you just doing whatever you do. You don't got to talk in any of your videos. I talk in at least one of my videos, guys. I talk in at least one of the 1-minute video or 2-minute video is the one I talk in because I want to be expressive. I like to use my hands. I'm part Italian. I like to use my hands. And people like to see you move your hands. That's just me though. You got to be yourself. Be authentically you. Our mentor will tell you that. Don't try to be fake and phony. Just come across naturally. Okay. And so I would do that in my 1-minute videos. Again, I'm telling a story. I'm telling you a story about my life. What happened? Why am I here? Why did I decide to buy this program? Because it taught me high income skills, right? I didn't have to go back to university. Thank you, Jesus, and spend thousands of dollars. It's taught me how to use social media to be relatable in content and connect with other people. And then they ask me for details. Imagine that. I don't have to sit there and beg people anymore. I don't have to DM people and cold call people on phones. I just send them to a free blueprint. What I shared with you guys earlier. Again, flash up, right? I send people to a free blueprint and they decide if it's for them or not. Will everybody join you? No, it's a business. Not everybody wants this. Or they'll always say, I can't afford it. Well, that's why you need it, because I couldn't afford it. I didn't even have a severance. When I saw this program, let me talk about that real quick. When I saw how much the price point was, and back then it was 900,631. Yes, there were 4 programs affordable for anybody, in my opinion. These are high ticket programs because they're teaching you high ticket skills. If I were to have just spent 25 bucks, $47, $60, chances are I'd be sitting on it. I invested 900 bucks one time plus my website fee, and I've been able to make those $900 sales over and over again. Now, they may come in twice a week, once a week. It depends on whoever wants to buy it. But I come live every day. I do my content every single day because I know I got to meet people. I got to reach people. I got to connect with people that need something. Okay? You got to do this with your heart or it won't work. If you're just in it for the money, it won't work. I'll be honest with you. I needed the money, believe me, when I first started this. But I said, I got to learn these skills first. Let me give myself grace. And let me learn some skills. And that's what I did. I plugged in. When I bought it last May, I plugged in. I learned the skills. I applied it every single day because you're going to get a daily video from our mentor, plus the self-paced learning, a lot of learning. You do that at your self-pace. You're going to watch a daily video every single day with our mentor dropping nuggets, and you're going to implement it in your content. And then you're going to start creating your videos. That's called the income producing activities. If you don't start that right away, you're never going to do anything with this. So that's what I did. As soon as I had my website set up, everything connected, and it's easy to do it, it took me probably 4 hours. And that's me being non-techie. Don't stress out about it. If you get stuck, we have whole tech support team. She pays those people to help us, right? There's all kinds of good stuff here. This is an interactive program. You're always going to get help. There's 3 lives a week. You're going to get on a Zoom for training, mentorship. You're going to get a webinar. So it's active. You're never going to be in it alone. There is hand holding, step by step by step. Okay. And I needed that, okay? So immediately when I got started with it, I went and got my systems plugged up, my payment portals. I got PayPal, Stripe, whatever's back there. I connected it. And then I was ready to roll. I said, let me go out here and start promoting this. Like, let me do my 3 videos. And then I'm going to do my copy paste ads, okay? That's going to be coming up. I'm getting ready to tell you how to do that. It's really 2 hours, okay? Literally. So you did your 3 videos, right, guys? You did your 3 videos a day. Now, while those are rolling, the next step, you're going to do your 30 minutes of copy, paste, ads. Copy, paste ads. Those ads are done for you. And they're you do 30 minutes, copy, paste, post, copy, paste, post. You could put on a movie. You could do what you want. That's an introvert stream, guys, because you don't got to do anything really. Just copy and paste. And so we give you the classified sites. They're free. You don't pay for ads here. We get all organic reach. That's another question I get is, do you got to pay for ads? No, you don't. Your job is to get your message down, your little story, whatever your story is. Linda, you said you're in the medical field. You got burnout. You wanted to do something new. That's your story. That is your story, Linda. I was working in the medical field and I really needed to learn something new. I was getting burnt out, overwhelmed. That's a big one. A lot of people working in the 9-to-5 are overwhelmed and burnt out. So that's a trigger word. Those words really resonate with many people online. They're tired of it. They don't want the hustle and bustle. So now you said, I want to learn something new. So I found this lady talking about a 2-hour workday program. And I decided to get involved in it. And I purchased the program. And you just tell your story real quick. That's all the content is about. But you got to be yourself. You got to be comfortable just talking on the camera. When I open my camera up every day, I literally see my perfect customer, right? They don't got to be an age range. Because I've had 19-year-olds join me in this. So, but I am looking at the person who felt just like me, right? I missed out on years with my kids as they were growing up. I used to hate dropping them off at daycare, rushing in traffic. I felt like a terrible mother doing that and to go to a job, in my opinion, didn't pay me enough. And I hated it. And I always thought about my kids all day. They would be tugging on my pants as I'm dropping them off. A lot of parents feel like that, right? But you don't know better. You don't do better. I didn't know there was this out there. So I just kept doing the job thing, being miserable, working for someone who doesn't care, because in the end, they'll let you go, right? So that's what I talk about in my videos. I want to be relatable. Are you the mom that used to have to go to the grocery store? When you went to the grocery store, you had to take a calculator. I did that. I'm transparent about it. That's another thing. A lot of parents will say, I don't have money for groceries, right? You're on a tight budget. I get it and I feel it. We want you to not have to take a calculator. I don't have to worry about what's in my bank account now when I go to the grocery store. That's where I want y'all to be if you're that kind of person that's struggling with that too. I don't like it. It feels horrible. It's embarrassing. I had my teenager next to me while I'm doing that. Okay, and I'll be like, let me hide it because I don't want nobody else seeing what I'm doing. That's embarrassing, okay? I don't want y'all to feel that way. But that's real life situations. And so that's what I talk about in my videos, okay? So the copy paste ads are free. You're going to do the same thing, but you're going to target on these classified sites. Hello, neat. On these classified sites is for people that are dads, moms, 9-to-5ers, all of them. They're looking for ways to get out of their job or replace the income altogether, or instead of getting a part-time job, they want to do this. So, so there's a couple ways. Linda, there's a couple ways. You got to type. So did you go here? Linda, this is my website. I gotta be careful what I say on here. ManuelaVincent.com. You gotta type that into your browser. Type it into your separate browser because I don't have a clickable link right now. I gotta wait till I get to 1,000 followers over here. You'll type it in your separate browser, and then when you do that, that's gonna pop up my website. And the website is gonna be for you to put your email in. Okay? Let me show you real quick for those. This is what it looks like, Linda, real quick. 1 second. Okay, you see this? That is it. And I can't keep it up because they'll violate me. And then this is the website that comes up. You see this, Linda? And then you put your email here. And then that's going to take you, you're going to get the blueprint in your email. And then you're going to follow the instructions after that. Oh, okay. Well, just make sure you screenshot that. That way you can go back to it later. It's also, Linda, it's also up in my, it's also up here. If you double tap my screen, my little face, it's going to be in my profile. So you can go there as well and you'll see it typed out for you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to keep going. It's okay. Linda, I appreciate you being on today and talking to me. Okay. I wish you well. Hopefully you'll go and take a look at the blueprint. I'm here. I've been doing this 17 months and I'm not changing. I like it. So 30 minutes of the copy paste ads, and you're going to put your website in there. When you do the ads, you're going to put your website there. And then those people coming through are going to see your website and they're going to say, oh, what's up? Hey, Anwar, how are you? They're going to say, oh, what is she doing to be able to do that from home? And they're going to take a look at it. And your job, guys, honestly, this is not even complicated. The whole point of this is when you create your content to be relatable with people. You have to be relatable. What is different about you that like, I'm telling my story. I am relatable. You know, I've been laid off. I've lost a job. Maybe I didn't have an income. I couldn't count on just my husband's income. I got a lot of things to do. So a job wasn't calling me. What else was I going to do? I found something online. Yes, indeed. It's not a SCAM. It's not one of them pyramid things like everybody always calls it. The job is the biggest pyramid scheme. You know what? Your job is never going to make you wealthy. I want to eventually be wealthy. I want to leave a legacy for my family. That's why I started this. I want to leave them with nice things, not debt. A job was going to keep me in debt. That's how you got to look at it, okay? That's the truth and the facts. Anybody can't argue. No one can argue with me on it. I've been in corporate for 20 years. I know how it works. I've been on the I've been on the receiving side of bad news, and I gave the bad news. So I know how it all works. It's heart-wrenching when you got to tell somebody, oh, well, we got to let you go. Then they end up in the street. They don't have no food. So I know it's harsh. I'm glad I'm out of that. No, this is good. I love to help people. This is another way of me helping, showing you the way, okay? Now, the last 30 minutes of this 2 hours, guys, is going to be you responding. Like I told you, that's the fun part. Responding to comments and emails. That's the fun part. I love that. I like creating content because content is everywhere. I can be writing on this board and I can record myself. That's a piece of content. I could be putting on my makeup if I want to look cute, and that's content. I can do my hair, and that's content. Everywhere is content, 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 content. Don't overthink it, okay? The 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes of your 2 hours is responding to comments and emails. So literally, Linda, so like I said, when you get started, and like me, if you go to my videos, you'll have people that resonate with you. Maybe some won't, but the ones that do are going to put that keyword in there for you. They're going to go to your video and going to see that you said put the word ready if you want the blueprint. So they're going to start typing that in the comments. They're going to say ready or blueprint. And that's a beautiful thing because now you know that your message is starting to get out there, right? And then you're going to simply go back to that comment because it's called engaging, because these platforms are meant for engaging with people, right? We like to talk to people. You're going to go and put your website, lindajohngetspaiddaily.com. I'm just giving you an example. You're going to go to GoDaddy. It's going to be in the training, and you're going to pick whatever resonates with you, something easy that people can know, your name or whatever it is, the daily paid blueprint, whatever it is you want. You're branding yourself. And so when you're going to go and type that in, I usually put the little link emoji, and then I'll put my website, but you'll put your website. That's going to tell people to go to that website. And when you get to 1,000 on TikTok, I don't know, YouTube is different. I have my website up in my channel header on my bio, but over here, you can put a website up there. You got to get to 1,000. In order to have a clickable link on TikTok, you got to have 1,000 followers. Thank you for come on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming in and asking for information. I appreciate you guys over here on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. I'm good, Anwar. How are you today? So the clickable link, it is what it is. Right now, this account is not to the clickable point yet. So I just tell people to type that into their browser. Of course, it'd be easier for me to just say, go up there and go ahead and click that thing, right? But for now, we do what we do. Oh, go ahead. So you would be able to just put your website right up there. Perfect. Perfect. You should be able to just put it up there. It will allow you to put it up there. So when you get started and you got your website, you'll just put that up and see, this is my backup account. I have a main account where I have it at. But I can't go live on it. I'm afraid to go live over there because they give you violations for everything, right? So I'm scared to do that. That's why I haven't been doing that over there. But that account is like, I think 4,000 followers, I think. And I have a clickable link over there. So I'm working on this account. I want to get to 1,000 at least. We got to go. So that's why I come live over here. And I keep going. And I'm not stopping, right? But anyways, you put that into the comments section, guys. That's how easy it is. That's what you'll be taught. And then people are going to start going to your free blueprint. Now, will everybody go to your free blueprints? There's some people that will ask you for the details and they might never go. It's okay. I don't worry about what's not working. I worry about what's working. If I go in my back office, in my system.io, that's your automated system. If I go back there and I see leads, I'm doing something right. That means you connected with me. You trusted me. You gave me your email address. Now you're getting the blueprint. You're in my system and we're rocking this. You're going to go through my funnel and you're going to decide if it's for you. You're going to get 30 done for you emails with this program that's going out on your behalf. Let's talk about the automation behind it real quick. Number 3, this is how we get the sales too, guys. I'm going to go over the programs in a minute, but automation is key. Any business knows they need automation. It works for you 24/7. Automation is what is the bread and butter of your business. Because when you, Linda, put your email address into the website, now you gotten that blueprint from me. My system emailed it to you. I didn't do anything about it. See, it gave me a restriction just now. See what I'm saying? I don't get it. I didn't even show any. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can appeal it real quick. Is it letting me appeal it? Yes, I'm going to appeal it. 1 second. I'm going to appeal this visibility. They're really strict. You can't show any kind of websites. Yeah, you can't do that. Because then they get you. Right? I just appealed it. We'll see if it gets approved. So I can't flash it up there anymore, guys. Just do me a favor. If you want details, go here or double tap here. Okay, I can't show that. I can't show this anymore because I'm going to get another restriction. So anyways, the automation sent you the blueprint, and then you're now in there for 30 days. You're going to continue to get an email from me. It's saying, hey, why haven't you checked it out yet? Or, hey, you're missing out on $300 paydays. Go and check it out. I missed a portion of what you were saying. How do I get the blueprint? Linda, okay, there's a couple ways. I can't really... Okay, let me explain it to you. Go here. You can either go here. If you click this little orange arrow, that should take you to the information for the blueprint. Another way to get to the blueprint, double tap my face. You have to go to my website. I can't flash it on the screen again. I can't. I'll get a visibility restriction. They might end my live. I got to be careful. It's Manuela Vincent, my name. ManuelaVincent.com. You got that? You go right there. You're going to have to type it in your own browser. It's not clickable. When you do that, I see that you're sending me a direct message. That's fine. That's good. And then I can direct you to where to go. But again, it's ManuelaVincent.com. You have to type that in, and then you're going to come to a capture page. You're going to put your email address in that. That's going to get you. Please tell me what's wrong with the... I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop being racist on my website. Bye-bye. 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 Can't deal with no racism today. Anyways, so the funnel system you're going to get is included with the program. It works for you 24/7. You're going to get the blueprint. Linda, once you put your email in there, you're going to get my free blueprint. That's what I've been telling you about this whole time. It tells you what is a 2-hour workday. It's going to instruct you on what this is all about. You're building an online business with help. You're going to learn all the details about that in the blueprint. And then it's going to kick you over to a video with our mentor in it. And then our mentor is going to explain the whole business to you. Okay? So... you want the automation. It comes free with the program. Any program you buy today or tomorrow, whenever you decide to buy it, you're going to get the free system.io account. And then all the stuff comes included with it. That's why I told you it's a business in a box. If you don't know about nothing else, this is the best business to be in because she gives you everything. You got the programs. I'm getting ready to talk about those, okay? So let me just reiterate. The automation, between the automation, our content, what we're saying to people, that is what's allowing us to make 100% profit. The digital programs, we have 5 of them now. It was 4. I'm going to break down those for you real quick. But you can go into the website I showed you. They approved my appeal, so I got to be careful not to be showing that again for right now. My restriction got ended. Good. So there's 5 programs. And the 5 programs, I'm going to break them down quick as I can, okay? And again, these are digital. They're going to teach you everything digital, but depending on what you want to learn and what you want to get out of it, as well as earn, that's going to depend on which one you buy. And I don't know how simple to make that. When I started this last year, they only had, the highest was the $900 program, which gave me all 4 programs for $900. So I got all those classes for $900. And daily interactive program. It's not a course, it's a program because you're going to have interactive training. Every day there's something going on. So you're not left by yourself to do and fend for yourself, okay? So we're going to start from the top. The newest program we have, and it doesn't matter if you speak Spanish or not, because I get a lot of people, well, do I got to speak Spanish? No. So this program is going to give you 10 income streams. Right now, before this program, we only have 4 income streams. That ain't bad. That's great. $900 a day, $600 a day, 3 or 1. Okay? Depending on what you want to make. That's what this program is about, and learn, okay? The top program is $1,400. Yes, $1,400. It's going to give you 10 income streams. You're going to be learning how to get brand deals. I'm telling you what is in that program. Again, these are classes. The $1,400 bundle pack is called the Legacy Builder Bundle Pack. It comes with training on how to get brand deals. People coming at you, emailing you, I want to partner up with you. That's a lucrative income. That's another income stream for you outside of these programs, okay? That's what you're going to be learning from our $10 million mentor in the program. You're going to learn how to do affiliate marketing. That's an extra income stream. If I were to sell this through the TikTok shop, that's an affiliate product, okay? You get a little percentage. You don't get 100% off that sale. You get a little one, but we're going to teach you how to add that on. We're going to teach you how to do TikTok shop. If you want to start doing that, having the little showcase in the top and promoting their products on your videos, you can do that. We're going to teach you that in this bundle deal, this bundle package. We have access to one of the creators in the highest in TikTok shop who's going to teach us. Okay, that's what you're getting access to in this bundle pack. That's so far I said the brand deal training, affiliate training, TikTok shop training, and then you're also going to learn. So this program comes with 5 digital programs in English and 5 digital programs in Spanish. And again, if you don't speak Spanish, it doesn't matter. We've had people reach out that are in the Spanish community that wanted these programs. They have people that they know and they want to get people into it. So that's why we decided to go more global. So now this 5 and 5. So it doesn't matter. When I bought my Legacy Builder Bundle Pack, I go to the English version. When someone wants to buy the 1,400 pack and they speak Spanish, they're going to click my Spanish link. That's the only difference. But it doesn't matter if you speak Spanish or not. That doesn't matter. I wanted to make 10 income streams. I want to be able to make $1,400 paydays. That's why I upgraded to it, okay? So that is our highest program right now. And I love what we're getting. This is amazing, okay? So if you want to make 10 income streams, the potential to make 10 income streams, and you want to get this advanced training, that's the program for you, okay? That's the top program we have. The next program, okay? The next program is the $900 Legacy Builder. It's just the Legacy Builder program. That's the one I started with 17 months ago, okay? It gives you all 4 programs beneath. And you're going to get access to the Legacy Builder training calls every Monday. Also, the bundle pack includes that. That's where we get on a call with our mentor who's $10 million earner who created these programs. And we get to talk to her live. And she teaches us for 20 minutes. Then we get to talk to the other members in the team and we get to collaborate off of each other and learn things. And then we get to go and put it into our content. Right? It's all about learning here. Learning, and then you have the ability to earn, okay? So that's what that program does. It gives you a certificate too. You get to be 100. It makes you sound more reputable. Let's put it that way. I don't think any other programs are giving you a certificate. That's included with the Legacy Builder program and the bundle pack as well, okay? If you think you want to earn $328K a year, that's the program for you. By the way, the $1,400 program is $511K a year. You think I didn't want to upgrade to that? Right? So, by the way, if you think that's not possible, we have members in this community that are making $500K already. We have some that are already hit 400,000. We have one that's in Canada who's already at 700,000. Sky's the limits here because we get to keep reselling these programs over and over and over and over again. And now we get to add on extra income streams with these programs. That's the great part about it, okay? So that's the $900 program. That's what I joined 17 months ago. I'm now at the $1,400 program level, okay? If you have any questions, go to my blueprint. Email me. I'm happy to jump on a Zoom with you. We can talk about it. By the way, I have, how do I say it? Pay plans. pay plans. I got to be careful with some words. That's how I started 17 months ago. I didn't have 900 on a credit card. I was maxed out. I didn't have a way to otherwise pay for this. So I did it on a payment plan. I recouped my investment. Listen carefully. There's a program in here that's called Launch to Profit in 7 days. We want you to get your investment back as soon as possible. You have to put the work in. I did it in 7 days. I got my $900 back in 7 days. I got my $900 back in 7 days. Then after that, I was getting sales because I could talk about it. Hey, it works. This works. We resell these programs. You're going to learn this, and that in the programs. It's not about reselling the programs, guys, though. Don't get it twisted. We've had business owners come into this, dental offices, real estate people. They need to make their business better. So you have so many people that want this. It's not about reselling a program to get a profit. You're going to be learning so much. And when you can share that learning with others, then that's when people are going to start coming to you. Okay? So, why are you promoting yourself on my live viral clips? You don't do that. You don't do that. Go to your own live. Have people come to your live. That's kind of rude. But anyways, I'm going to keep going. So you get 4 income streams with 900. The next program is $600. So if that 900 is not in your wheelhouse, you can't afford it. You say, I can't afford it, right? I did it on a payment plan. The 1400 is not in your wheelhouse. Keep going down the line, okay? The next one's $600. The $600 program is a 200,000 year income for you. And that's going to allow you to learn how to make 6 figures in 6 months. That's 600. You get 3 income streams. Now people are going to come into Linda's funnel and say, I want the $600 one. And Linda gets 100% of that. I want to reiterate that. Linda gets 100% of that. Nobody takes your profit from you here. It's not an 80-20. It's not a 60-40. It's no splits here. You get what you earn. If you sell a $900 legacy builder, you get that. That's 100% profit to your PayPal, to your Stripe, to your Square account. That's what I loved about this. It's not network marketing or affiliate where you split your commissions. You don't do that here. And that's what I love about it, okay? So that's just something to look forward to if you're interested, okay? And when you get those sales popping up on your phone, it's a beautiful day. I love it. Stripe 900, congratulations, you just got it. That's mainly all I've ever gotten. I've never gotten a 600, 3. I've gotten a 3 and a 1, but mostly it's been 900. Now I'm working towards them $1,400 paydays, guys. Okay, how about that? All right, so the $600 program is going to allow you to make 3 income streams, $200K a year. If that's not in your wheelhouse, you say you can't afford that, there's a $300 program. And $300 is called the Passive Daily Blueprint. 300 times 365, that's a 6-figure income. That's $100K a year, guys. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all, right? And that gives you 2 income streams. So if let's say that Linda decided to buy the 300, right? I don't know what am I talking about? I'm talking about a 2-hour blueprint workday where I promote 5 digital programs that have paid me every day since last May. That's what I'm talking about. If you want to learn about the details, go in my chat and get the website. Get the website. I'll put it one more time down here. I don't have time to keep repeating it over and over again. You see, I work 2 hours a day. As soon as this live ends, I'm done. And I stick to my 2-hour workday. I mastered it. That's where you go to get the details if you're really interested, Ziamora. So if, let's say that Linda decides to come in at the $300 program, she'd be eligible to make $300 sales and $100 sales, because probably someone doesn't want the 3. They might want the 1, but she got $100, or bam, she got $300. The last program's called the Launch Pad. It's $100. So there's a program for every budget. Whatever your goals are, income-wise, what you want to do financial-wise, there is a program here for you. That's why she created that way. She knew one is not going to fit everybody's goals and dreams. Maybe your goal is not to make 6 figures from home. Maybe your goal is to make $36,000 a year. That's the $100 program. But see, these are not made to just stay in one place. They're meant to upgrade. So if you start low, you want to upgrade. You have 30 days to upgrade and you'll pay the difference. If you decide after 30 days to buy one of the programs, you'll pay the full price. So that's why we tell you upgrade as soon as you can. Get your 3 customers if you're at the 100 so you can get the 300, right? I came all in because I don't play. I don't play. I knew this is what I needed in life. So I came all in at the 900. Now we have the highest, which is a 14. I've already upgraded. I paid the difference of $500 and I upgraded to the $1,400 program. So that's the programs. Are there any other questions down below that I can answer for you guys? In a nutshell, to summarize this all over again. Hold on. 5 digital programs. You get the master resale rights to them. Programs. You get MRR. If you guys don't know what that is, you'll learn it, but I'm going to tell you in a little quick, different way what an MRR is. So you got the iPhone, right? The iPhone. The iPhone, let's say you go to Verizon and you upgrade or you got a new phone, right? They don't own the rights to that iPhone. Apple does. But they allowed them to resell it. Do you get what I'm saying? But there's a percentage there between Verizon and Apple. They came up with a little contract. So they get a percentage of every sale, right? Don't know what that is, but I know it ain't 100%. With our programs, because they're not a physical product, it's a digital product, we get 100% profit from reselling them over and over and over again. And these aren't just one and done programs. These are classes. And sometimes, you know, social media changes. We got to go with the times, right? So when that happens, our mentor adds the new stuff into the programs. It's like going to college. It's like going to college, but it's cheaper, but with updated stuff. You're not going to get an outdated program. It's always going to be updated. So that's another thing with us, okay? You're going to get access to a 57,000 community member. I'm going to show you that real quick. Hold on one second. You guys over here, I could do this here too. Let's see. Let me go over here and show you guys while I show TikTok. Let me turn the camera over here. And I'm going to talk 56,000. You guys over here, let me show you this. Oh, let me pull it up real quick. All right. Turn the camera. Flip the camera. See this? This is the community you'd be part of. We got a 56, almost 59, 57,000 member community. This is what you'd be part of. It's live. Right now, there's a 3C customer formula. I'm supposed to be on that workshop, but it's okay. I'll get the recording later. But anyways, this is where all of the good stuff happens. Every day, our mentor is in here. Michelle O'Neill is our mentor. You can actually Google that information. You can Google Michelle O'Neill. She is a $10 million mentor. And like today, she's talking about the workshop we had, but also she's talking about this. We're on day 46 of the Confidence to Cash Sprint. So every 90 days, you guys are going to get access to a sprint. So let's say you want to make 10K in the next 30 days. Well, you're going to come to this. It's all in the back here. It's included. And you're going to go through, like we're already down on 46, but it started in day 1. You're going to watch each of these videos every single day. That's part of my 2-hour workday. I get up, I create my content, then I spend about 2-4 minutes and I watch each of these videos every day. And then in there is some good information. It's going to teach you something new. You see? There's always a topic, ChatGPT, how to focus for the next 30 days, right? She gives you the hooks in some of these videos, or what to say, what kind of content to create, right? There's always something in here for you to implement into your marketing. And that's what she does every single day. She'll record a video. I haven't done this one today yet. After this live, I'm going to. But look, like the 3x3 right here. This is a posting method that she's telling you about. She literally gives you 7 days worth of content ideas real quick. See, these are hooks. She's giving you information to plug into your videos, to create your video content. Like, who doesn't need that hand holding? I know I do. I know I do. And that's what we got here, right? So this community is let me show you the calendar. Every day there's something going on. This is a live community. Free webinars. Usually we have them every week, but because she's doing this workshop for us, that's why it wasn't this week. But we have them every week. Let's go here to the wins. Let me show you guys. So this is where the magic happens. Okay, let me show you the wins, and then I'm going to get off this live. Let me show you real quick. So you come to the wins section. By the way, we got tech support. We got all kinds of good stuff on here. You come over here to the wins, right? And I'm going to go and put the newest on the top. Okay. So people are saying their first year. They're celebrating, right? We celebrate. Look at this. So Dylan, 2 hours ago, said he secured another big win. Just made my second sale for $1,800. That's two $900 Legacy Builder sales. I'm sharing you guys proof, okay? He sold two of the $900 programs. I've had $1,800 weeks. I've had them when I've been on a mentoring call. I've had them when I was watching Netflix. Guys, this is amazing. All it takes is you to go be consistent, do the 3 videos a day, do the copy paste ads, or go live for an hour. I do the lives. I don't do copy paste ads anymore. I like to connect with people, right? Let's keep going. This person said they had their first live ever. They were nervous, but they did it. So Dan just made his first $1,400 day. That's from the biggest program we have now. God is great. This is amazing. Consistency. Let's go. Okay, keep going. I got two of these going right now. Let's keep going. $1,400 day right there. Woke up to $1,000. Now they probably sold a $900 Legacy Builder and $100 sale. They probably got a $100 Launchpad sale right there. This person got a Launchpad sale, right? This win section is not just monetary though. Some people are just celebrating how they went live on TikTok. They got more followers through their TikTok. This person right here, Mindy, she's showing that she got a $900 sale because she did a Q&A. She did a little Q&A, you see? This is how it looks on your cell phone, by the way. When you get a $900 sale, I remember my first one I got, and it was on my cell phone, and I scared my husband, and he was like, wow, this really does work. Like, he was a skeptic too, but I do things regardless how he feels. When it comes to business, I'm all about making something better for us. So he was skeptical at first. He's like, another one of those things. But when I showed him my first sale of $900, I jumped up and scared him, and I showed it came on my screen just like this. That's how it looks. Imagine that. I want y'all to just look and imagine that. It's real. That's what's possible here. When you follow the 2-hour workday blueprint, you can stay skeptical or you can learn and get started. That's all there's to it. I didn't stay skeptical. I joined it and I got started. This person made a $600 sale on the live. That's why I go live, because I've made sales right after the live, during the live. I like it. It's an extra way to get more people to know, like, and trust you. Ultimately, that's what you want people to do. You got to get people to know, like, and trust you. That's why I show up on my lives every day. That's why I create my 3 pieces of content a day. I got to be repetitive. I got to be here. You know, I had a guy talk to me on my live the other day talking about, oh, I heard about Legacy Builder, but I know people that are not in it. I said, that's them. We're not going nowhere. We just added another bundle pack to the program. I've been in this for 17 months. It's the only program that worked for me. That's why I continue to do it. And it's teaching me how to make extra streams of income. So if I want to add TikTok shop, I can do that. You see? This is just all of the wins in the group. People talking about what they're doing. Went live on TikTok. They got brave and they did it. New leads in the funnel, right? This can go on and on and on, guys. Look, I am becoming consistent, right? Because we know in this program, you have to be consistent or it's not going to work for you. If you just do 1 video a week, it's not going to work for you. I'm giving you examples. I've had people come into my program and buy one of the programs for me. And then a week or 2 later, they say, hey, I didn't get a sale. Well, I'll ask you, what have you done? Have you gone through the training? How many videos did you post this week? And they're honest. They say 1. I said, well, then it's not going to work for you. You're not doing enough. You have to do the 3 videos a day. You got to keep showing up every day. You can't, again, because you bought the program doesn't mean you are owed the money. You got to connect with your daily paying customers. You got to show what the value is in the program. What am I getting for $900? What am I getting for $1,400, right? And if you do that and you do it well, that's when you're going to get paid. So this lady said she texted her husband. And this is their conversation. How long will you be? I guess, he was out somewhere. I'm starving. She said, I'm heading there now. Or this is her husband. I'm heading there now. I just booked a $500 inspection. So he must be a business owner too. She said, I just made $900. And he says, sounds like you're rubbing it in a little bit, but that's awesome. That's how my husband will be. He'd be like, awesome, babe. Like it's exciting when your husband or your spouse can be like, congratulations, it's working for you. I'm so happy for you, right? My goal is to retire him by the end of the year. So I'm trying to make that possible, right? And I want to help other people along the way. This person was on that workshop that I was sharing with you guys. And while they were on the workshop yesterday, they made a 900, they said 3 months ago, a few days, and we sold 900, 300. Oh, they're just talking about the legacy working. My bad. Why is there restriction? This is so ridiculous. What am I showing? I know what I'm showing. I got to get off of this, guys. I got to get off of there. Let me show you something else, and we're going to keep it moving. So once you put your email in here, I know why I got a restriction because of the monetary part. I can't show that for too long. So let's say you go there, you put your email in. I'm going to show you this real quick, and then I'm going to hop off the live today, okay? You're going to come to this next page. You want to watch this video? This is our mentor. You want to listen to her. She's going to be talking about the blueprint and what this is all about, right? And then, one second. So you guys on here, you're going to go there, put your email address in there. Then it's going to pop you over to a video, and then you're going to come to the page with the legacy builder stuff. Okay, but you're going to watch this video. And then there's even some testimonials down here with proof of income. And I'm going to get out of that because they don't like you to show stuff. They're really funny. I'm going to go here. And you click that button. It's going to take you to the program page. I'm not going to go all the way through this because I don't want to get another restriction. You got to go. Don't just stop at the first program you see, guys. Don't just stop at the first program you see. Some people say, oh, well, you just said there's 5 programs. Yes, there are. You got to scroll down. The first one's going to be the legacy bundle because it's 10 programs. That's our highest selling program. That's the $1,400 program. It talks about it here. Okay. It tells you everything you're getting. You're looking at the mentor. This is the stats. Okay. And you keep going down. That's about the certificate that you get. And then you go down. The first program is the legacy builder bundle pack. Okay. It tells you what it's including. AI training, all the stuff, guys. YouTube, I'm still here. I'm showing everything I can to both sides. That's me. You'll be able to replace your face with whatever you want to, or my face with whatever you want to, my family, right? And then you come down, and then it tells you about everything you're getting, literally. You keep going, guys. Who is it not for? Read that carefully. If you don't want to create content, this is not going to be for you, right? I don't want you wasting your money. I don't want you wasting your time if you're not going to create and stick with it. I've been with this 17 months. I'm not quitting. I like it. I love it. Now, see, this is where the programs are. See how it's breaking them out for you guys? So there's 5 programs. The first one is the Legacy Bundle Pack, the Legacy Builder Spanish English Pack. It tells you, and I got approved again. I'm going to have to be careful. It tells you how many income streams you get, and it walks you through. Let me go down past the income parts. It tells you exactly what you're getting. Okay. And then you got this one over here. It tells you all the programs. Those are the 2 top ones. If you want to go for the lower ones, you go down to the lower ones. They're down here. See, scroll. Take your time and scroll through the information. And when you decide whatever program you want, I'm going to show you this real quick. Whatever one you pick, okay, you go to the program. And if you want a P plan, see, I take all these. I take PayPal, and there is a payment plan through PayPal. You just got to click on PayPal when you check out. I believe it's right here too. So you go down to Stripe. See the Stripe button? This is going to take you to the payment plan options. And if you see here, I have Klarna, Afterpay, and Zip. Those are the ones I have on my website that you can try. If those don't work to you, just email me back. I got approved on a Firm. I got approved on a Firm, and I didn't have to pay zero out of pocket. I got started with my business. I got in profit mode the first week. I ended up paying that back, and then I started getting more sales after that. So there's no excuse. And you can keep on saying you don't have the money, but I know you'll blow the money on something stupid, because that's how people work, right? That's how people work. I put things in perspective. Like, I knew I needed a way. The jobs weren't calling me back. I knew I needed to find another way to make a profit. This is how I'm doing it. 100% reselling digital programs. 100% profit reselling digital programs. You're not going to get that with an affiliate. You'd have to sell probably, if this was $900, $9, you'd have to sell 100 of those. I'd rather come on in, do 3 videos a day, copy paste ads, go live, and sell one $900 program and have my profit for the week. I don't know about how y'all process things, but that's how I do it. Okay, so that's it. Any questions, anybody? This is it. The last screenshot. If you want to learn about the digital programs, the 2-hour workday, you're going to go there. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to learn about the 2-hour workday. You're going to do 3 videos a day. I'm going to reiterate that. That's what I do literally every day to make daily pay here. 3 videos a day. I'd go live for an hour. And then I follow up with people through my automated system, or I comment to people who ask for the details. That's what I do every single day. And I let my system do the rest for me. It does 98% of the work for me. It does a selling, telling, follow-up, so I don't got to worry about that, guys. It's an easy system if you work it, okay? This is not a course. It's a program, all right? So again, if you want more details, you can also hit this right here. And then that'll DM me, I believe, and it'll get you over to the blueprint as well. All right, so I'm going to head off. I've been on here for an hour and a half. Any other questions? Going once, going twice. I don't know what this is about over here. Dude, what are you talking about? I'm going to block this. I don't know what you're talking about over there. Anyways, all right, guys, I hope you have a great Thursday. I hope I'll be live again tomorrow. It's Happy Freedom Friday because I don't work a job. I haven't worked a job in 17 months, and I don't plan on going back to a job thanks to this daily paying business, all right? If you want to get hip, go to where I put the link right here. Get started today. Stop procrastinating. Money makers are action takers. Action takers are money makers. Stop sitting on it. Stop watching me. Get started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's grow. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next live. Take it easy. Take it easy. Happy, thriving Thursday, guys. All right? Talk to you tomorrow.